Here in New York, we had a crazy heat wave. And you know when it's super hot like that, you don't want to wear anything too heavy. Just something enough where it's refreshing, light, and you still smell good. I have a couple of fragrances, aquatic fragrances, that'll work perfectly for this time of the year. But you gotta come back. Come back. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Smell Good video of Smell Good with... why do I mess that up? Welcome back to another video of Smell Good with Jenna. I'm, of course, Jenna. Thank you so much for stopping by. You know what you gotta do. Like, comment, follow, subscribe, and let's get right into it. So when you think of aquatic notes, I think of something that's fresh, watery, light, reminiscent of the ocean, marine-like. I know those are not all the same thing, but I like to use them interchangeably just to depict a fragrance that's light and you just get water vibes to it. So I have a couple of fragrances here. I know when it comes to aquatic scents, they may not necessarily be long lasting, and it's something that you gotta potentially layer with. But again, I know here when summer officially hit, we hit 95 degrees like 3-4 days in a row, and it was a killer. So on days like that, I'd rather wear something that, if I don't really have to do anything or go out and make an impression or anything like that, I'd rather wear something that's light, refreshing, but still smells pretty good. So I have, like I said, I have a couple of fragrances here that I personally enjoy. These are more a little bit on the feminine side, but still, again, as we know, men, women, whoever, you can buy and wear whatever. So let's get into the first fragrance. First up, we have Parfum de Marly's Delina La Rose. Is it La Rose or La Rose? I believe it's La Rose. Let me know in the comments. But we have La Rose. I'm a fan of Delina, but I also wasn't necessarily wowed by it like other people were. I did really enjoy Exclusive. So when I smelled this, I was like, oh, this is really nice. It dials back on the rhubarb, and then you just have the lychee in it. You have, I think there's Lily of the Valley in it. It just seemed like a wet, juicy, fruity type of rose. And I loved it at first sniff, and I knew immediately this was going to be perfect for the summertime, just because it's not too heavy, but you still have that Delina profile. A gorgeous scent, and like all the Delinas, it's pretty long lasting, even with this being more aquatic. So again, if you're into the Delina profile, the scent profile, but you may think it's too much to wear around this time, I would definitely check out La Rose. You're not gonna have any issues with that, and it's definitely a compliment getter. So that's Parfum de Marly's Delina La Rose. Next up, we have Armani's Ocean di Gioia. Listen, fellas, a good counterpart would be Acqua di Gio, as I've mentioned in multiple videos. I think the EDT version would even be better for really hot weather, so definitely check that one out. But we're talking about Ocean di Gioia. I gravitated to this one. I know there's so many flankers from Acqua di Gio, but something about this, I love that it gave me more oceanic vibes. It was a little salty, it's fruity. It reminds me if I went to the pool and I went and washed my hair. It gives me those shampoo vibes. Very light, very aquatic, perfect if you don't want to do too much, but you still want to smell good in the heat. This depicts that type of feeling perfectly. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check out Armani's Ocean di Gioia. Next up, we have Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. Now this, if you're familiar with notes, you'll probably be like, Jenna, this is not aquatic, this is more like aromatic. But this, okay, I mentioned this in my fragrance haul video, does this bottle not look like it's just watery and refreshing? It honestly, it gives me those aquatic vibes. And listen, Tom Ford gets a lot of slack, and rightfully so. This is not a fragrance that lasts long in particular. You're probably like, why are you even talking about this? So it's not aquatic and it doesn't last long. Why are you even mentioning it? Because it's good. That's why. This is so refreshing. It's light. It has the citrus opening. It just reminds me everything of what summer is, specifically if you're on your bougie vibes and you're traveling different beaches on a yacht and just vibing with the energy that summer brings. This is what that is in a bottle. So that's why I included this in the list. I get it. It is not long lasting by any means necessary, but it is really, really good. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check out Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino. Lastly, this is a very short list, but lastly, we have Mason Francis Kurkdjian Aqua Celestia Cologne Forte. This is my favorite out of the Aqua line. This is another fragrance that may not necessarily be long lasting, but it's really, really, really good. Some people, I've seen reviews, people say it smells like lemon cleaner, and I get that. I can see the lemon vibes, but I think it smells really good. It has that sweet opening with black currant. It's refreshing. You're not doing too much. Again, if it's super, super hot and you don't want anything that's just heavy, you throw this baby on and you just smell like a refreshing drink. It reminds me of you're at a resort and you're just chilling poolside and you're glistening from tanning and the sun is glistening on your skin and you just throw on a little something to smell good. This is what Aqua Celestia Cologne Forte reminds me of. And I definitely think you should check this out. And that's my video. I told you guys it's pretty short, nothing too crazy. Let me know in the comments. Like, comment, follow, and subscribe. But definitely let me know what are some of the aquatic scents that you gravitate to this time of the year or ears. And always remember, the best compliment one can get is that you smell so good.